What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back. And folks, I got a PSA return video for you. I don't get PSA returns very often, but just this morning I received cards back from PSA. They were there for about 2.5 months. The majority of these cards consist of the special illustration rare Terapagos EX from Stellar Crown and the special illustration rare Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. I think 6 Terapagos cards and 7 Charizards. If you watched my last return video, it did not go very well. I submitted a lot of the Pikachu cards from Celebrations and I didn't get any 10s. So my goal in today's video is to get at least one PSA 10 Terapagos EX and one PSA 10 Charizard EX. I would be very happy with those. I sent all the minty examples from the raw collection I've been building for the past several months. But before we get into this amazing or awful PSA return, a quick shout out to today's video sponsor. It is Arizona TCG. Arizona TCG, folks, is a Pokemon card consignment service that's been around for quite a while. And their eBay listings get quite a bit of traffic, folks. When you consign your cards through Arizona TCG, you see them the whole way through. From the intake, to the photos they take, to the listings, to the live auction stats, to the payout, all in a squeaky clean dashboard. You can pick weekly auctions for reach, or buy it now and edit your price in real time. They are fast and transparent, and their user interface is genuinely easy to use. Hurry, because now until the end of this month, they are offering 50% off their already low consignment fees. Visit ArizonaTCG.com and use code TOP10. I really appreciate your support. All right, let's get started off. I'm a little bit nervous. Like I said, the last submission I had didn't go very well, so here goes nothing. Let's start off with the Terapagos EX SIRs from Stellar Crown. This is the chase card from Stellar Crown. Aside from the illustration rare Bulbasaur and Squirtle, those are actually worth a little bit more. Ironically, Terapagos is not the most popular Pokemon, but I did want to get a PSA 10 copy for my collection. Here we have what looks to be a PSA 8. Not off to a good start, folks. Yeah, like I said, I sent in the mintiest examples that I could find, but now that I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing a little bit of like silvering around the rainbow border there, which must have taken off a point. I don't know. Yeah, I thought this was going to be like a solid 9, but I guess not. I will put that right there. Next up, another Terapagos EX. Come on, baby, just give me one 10. Daddy needs a 10 for his collection. A 9. Let's see what might have went wrong here. I mean, the front looks very well centered, in my opinion, both top and bottom. I'm not seeing any silvering. Let's take it around the back here. It looks pretty freaking clean to me, folks. You tell me if you see anything like a little tiny dot down there, maybe in the corner. PSA seems to be very strict nowadays, at least with my submissions, in terms of giving out 10s, so this is a very strong 9, if you ask me. All right, here's the next Terapagos. We have 4 more to go through, I believe, and this one here received another 8. Man, I might have to give up grading, folks. I just don't have what it takes anymore. Yeah, let's take a look at this card. I'm not seeing any of the silvering like I saw on the other 8. I hope this is good lighting. I'm trying to... Oh, wait, a little bit of silvering there. Yep. See, there's like a couple specks of silvering on the left corner there, or left side. That must be what's taking off the points, because the rest of the card looks really nice. If you take a look at the back here, well centered, pretty darn clean, so I'm guessing that the specks of silvering are the undoing for this card. All right, card number 4, another Terapagos, and it got another 8. Unfortunately, the Terapagos, I think a PSA 10 is around $200, while the 9s and below are like, I don't know, I'm going to say like off the top of my head, $50 to $40 or less. This one's probably more like $30 for a PSA 8, so not much of a premium with 8s and 9s on this card, but hey, I still got 2 more Terapagos cards to go through. Let's see if we can get that 10. Here's the number 5. Yeah, the number 5 Terapagos, and it received a 9. I didn't think this card was that tough to grade, but I don't know. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I don't know, folks. Very clean copies. Let's see if we can see any of that silvering like we saw in the other cards. Maybe a couple specks there on the right, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Very well centered. Very clean example. PSA 9. And the last Terapagos. Last chance at a PSA 10. Did top 10 get his PSA 10? Let's take a look here. And it is another 9. I struck out with the Terapagos EXs. Yeah, I'm not going to examine this card. It probably looks like the other cards. So yeah, let's see. We got, what, 1, 2, 3 9s and 3 8s. So yeah, could have done better on that one. All right, let's take a break from the Pokemon and take a look at these One Piece cards that I sent in. This was a Boa Hancock PSA Magazine exclusive. I don't collect One Piece cards, but I thought this looked very minty, so I sent it in. I have no idea what the value is. I will put the values of these cards on the screen, as well as what I spent total, to see if I broke even or made any money. But this one here received a 10. Of course, my non-Pokemon card gets the 10. But yeah, this was right out of the cellophane pack. I'm not a One Piece collector by any means, but I thought I had a good chance at a 10, and I was right. Next up is the second and last One Piece card that I sent. It looks like a Shanks card, another PSA Magazine exclusive. And can we get 2 10s here from One Piece? No, a 9. Yeah, I have no idea what went wrong there. Maybe the centering on the front. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea what these are worth. I just thought they looked minty, so I sent them in. Now on to the big hoss, the Charizard EX SIR. Now I probably should have said at the beginning of the video, I spent 30 bucks a piece on the Terapagos EXs and 60 bucks a piece on these Charizard EXs, so to buy them raw. So here's the first one, and it got a PSA 8. Yeah, I don't know. I must be, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. PSA 8, I'm guessing, is around 60 bucks. So it's probably like the price of a raw copy. I don't know. Like I said, I'll put it up on the screen here. Next up, our second of 7 Charizard EXs, and it got a 10! I didn't think it was going to happen. I got a 10. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to add this to my collection. I've been collecting special illustration rare Pokemon for the past several months, and I didn't want to buy this card outright. I wanted to grade it and get a 10, and there it is, folks, the 10. Okay, I can sleep tonight knowing I finally got 1 10. All right, come on. Can we get 2 10s here? Probably not. Charizard EX, a 9. Man, these cards look so good. Is that Nick down there? I don't know. It's tough with the lighting here to really tell. Yeah, I don't know. So what, 8, 10, and then 9. Here's the next one, and it is another 9. All right. I think the 9s are like $100. The PSA 9, pretty sure. While the PSA 10s are like between 5 and 600. So quite the premium there, as always, for the 10. Here is the 4th Charizard, and it got a 9. So made some money there. All right. Next up, another Zard, and it got another 9. This is a beautiful card. Some people don't like this card. I like it better than the, what do they call it? The Burnt Bacon Zard from Paldean Fates. I like it better than that Zard. What do you think? Which Zard do you like better? The Obsidian Flame Zard or Paldean Fates? I like this one better. I feel like it exemplifies Charizard a lot more. And then the final card in today's return, another Charizard, the number 7. Can we get a 10? No, it is a 9. So I'm pretty happy with 9s for the Charizard. Like I said, they're still somewhat valuable. I think around $100. So there you have it. Thank you so much, folks, for tuning in. I have no idea if I made money or not. I'll put it on the screen. What kind of profit I made after the raw card fees and the grading fees and the shipping fees and all those fees. I'm not sure if I made money or not, but thank you so much for watching, folks. I really, really appreciate it. That's all I got for you today, and I'll catch you all in my next one.